Abundance Deep Dive Day 22. Today was all about the abundance strategies. So instead of being from a heart space and a little bit woo-woo, it was down to like logic. Let's get down to an actual plan and think. It almost felt like dig out, the pen and paper and really get down to business and figure out the actual steps. So how I think about all of this stuff from the challenge up to this point is that it really, all of my decisions, there's a massive domino effect, and everything is connected and everything works like a network, and I need to make decisions based on the entire system and not just one aspect. So for people that set, one particular goal and hope that the rest of their life doesn't fall apart, if that one particular goal isn't in alignment, the rest could fall apart. Kind of like getting a computer virus. Your whole system can crash over one silly little thing. So I've realized for myself, that's what this whole thing is about for me, is making decisions based on the whole system and not just the tiny little aspects. And that when I consider all of the moving pieces, sometimes there is just one domino that needs to kind of get knocked down or kind of be pushed first, and then everything else falls into place. So for me, that's my self-love. As soon as I get in the place where I am happy and energetic and I feel like I'm taking care of myself, everything else falls into place. I'm eating better, I'm getting better sleep, I'm making better decisions because I'm tuned into what does feel good, and it just seems like everything's magic. And I forget that that's what it is to get to that place. I mean, when I'm in that self-loathing and that pit of despair and I cannot see the forest for the trees, it becomes really difficult to remember that loving myself is this kind of the way out of it, and having compassion and caring for myself, treating myself kind of like a friend who needs, a shoulder to lean on, and becoming that for myself. So we go over in day 22 everything from health, fitness, what else do we talk about? Mental strategies, the money strategies, friends and social circle, as well as practical action steps for making money. Like what kinds of opportunities are you going to say yes to based on alignment? And I would say the biggest area of opportunity for me right now is my friends and social circle. That when I look around the people that I am connecting with, sometimes I'm the smartest person in the room, and that's stopping my growth and my progress right there. I'm able to help them and kind of turn around and look back and give them some action steps in order to kind of get where I'm at. But there's very few that have grown past where I'm at, and some of them we're almost on even level. We're on different paths, and we're taking we're making different choices and taking in different experiences, but for the most part we're parallel. And where's that going to get me to, right? It's not that I don't love these people that are in my life. It's that what if I was to open the door to just an opportunity to let some new experiences and new people and a new social circle develop? A lot of my friends are in Edmonton and I'm in Calgary. So it's not like I see them all of the time, and I could spare, a couple of days a week to make some new connections in the city that I'm actually in and branch out and do things that are different from what my friends are doing, which would be great. And then that's something that we can talk about. So for the two of them, it's more networking and building up the funnels and the systems and automation and all of the admin stuff, and two of my really good friends are involved in that, but I'm wanting to take more of like the public speaking, and instead of being behind the scenes, I want to be in front of the camera. So totally different strategy. It's something that it's a calling to me, so why not explore it? I'm doing this deep dive, and I look back on the days that I've posted videos and blog posts, and already I am looking at, I probably could have done that better. I could have gone more in depth. I could have done, this a little bit different, and it could have had a better result. And not from a beating myself up, but just, what? This was getting my feet wet. I wanted to see where it took me and to see if I could do it for 30 days straight. And I am. Both video and blogging, and now it's like, hey, what do I want this to look like, and what do I want to create for myself, and does it have to be exactly what other gurus and that have done before me, or can I kind of take bits and pieces of that and morph it into my own? So that's what I'm working on the next couple of days here, of kind of letting things marinate a little bit and figuring out, what do I want it to look like? How much work do I actually want to put into this? And if I'm going to boil it down to the 80-20 principle, you know, if I can boil down the absolute essentials into 20% of my time and have 80% of my results from that, that would be stellar. And that means I have an enormous amount of free time to do whatever. And for myself, I really like breaking things into, I'll work like a dog for a month, and I can even push it to 10 or 14 days straight, take a couple days and then push again and just pound out the work and get it all done, and then wipe my hands of it and go travel for a month, go goof around for a month. Because when I am working on the road, I hate it. Trying to rest and then force myself to work in an unfamiliar place where there's too many distractions and too many things happening, when I want to just explore, it's not the right mindset to work. So breaking it into like a month of work and a month of travel, or possibly a month of work and 2 months of travel, I mean, that would be fantastic. By the end of the travel and exploring and whatever that looks like, I'm dying to get back to work. I'm dying to just chill, and I've had enough of people, and I just need to barricade myself in a room and pour out, you know, the ideas and the writing that's just kind of that I've experienced, and share that with everybody. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. I'm getting to the point where I'm a little bit sad that the challenge is almost over. So there's a few people that are realizing that too, but we do have the forum up and going, so I'm going to explore that and see if there's value in there, and potentially some connections. Like maybe that's where I expand my social circle, and that's a great place to start because it's going to be fresh and new for all of us. So who's making progress? And then I plan on taking the opportunity to go to a Toastmasters meeting and just be a guest and see what that's like and see if that's a good fit for me. So that's it for today. I can't wait for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I really liked today that it was logical, practical steps. Like try this, do this, you know, and it was very mental. So it was a very long chat. I'd say it's probably pushing an hour and 40 minutes. So be prepared to take lots of notes and really pay attention. I found I was distracted again because I'm in a different space around it, that I want to go more heart-centered and less calculated, I guess is a good word. But yeah, it was a great day all around. So looking forward to tomorrow, and I will chat to you guys then.